Almost there. Come on, that'll do. Okay. Let's get in the crane. Ow. Actually, let's go test one of those over there. They look pretty good. Because I've driven over these and I don't want that to influence the experiment. Okay. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. So, here is the thing. Should probably also do my Yankees. Just to make sure. Because I am anticipating it to be essentially glued to the ground. Oops. Okay. I can't actually see it is the issue. Okay.
If you wanted to have done long logs, you would have had to have gone and got your, you would have had to have gone to a garage, wouldn't you?
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking at that point.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
I mean, if you want, you can do long logs up to the north one.
No, I want to do short logs up there because I know it gets a bit gnarly.
Well,
No.
we don't. I
Okay,
can't
experiment
remember.
over.
Yeah, what's the answer?
They're glued to the ground.
Okay. Alright, I'm at your... I'm at the point, I'm coming to the point where I actually went over the... where I left the road. Okay?
Which time?
Which time do you think?
Well, I don't know. You've left it so many times.
Like, how many? When? Where?
Sorry. You've left
I miss the chimp, you know. I miss the chimpanzee. I really do.
Well, I think you left it there.
Sorry.
I think you left it there. Anyway,
You're on the
doesn't-
map?
I was, but I'm
Okay.
doing something else now.
Okay.
But there's also all the times that you left it the last time we played, and I didn't know if you were referring to one of those.
No.
Let's get ourselves up here. I have a look at this old chap. Okay.
What old chap have you looked at?
You'll see.
K700.
No. So. Aha. Well, there's no chance of recovering Brutus.
No?
Well, he's 1,000 of 1,000 is fully damaged and he's not got a single drop of fuel. I
Yeah.
don't know how he managed to get down there without a single drop of fuel, but oh well.
Well, that's when you... That's
Change the
what
truck.
happens when you design maps, isn't it?
Yeah, I know that he's put it there as a challenge, but I'm just talking about the realism. Like, was it his last 2 litres of fuel that he decided to drive off the cliff with?
Who knows? Maybe they did some siphoning.
Maybe. Ooh. Maybe Pterodon has got a siphon mod.
Probably.
It's got some pretty cool other stuff. I reckon we should get in touch with Dimitri and see if he can make a siphon mod for us.
Well, who knows what's to come in SnowRunner.
Yeah. Dust is true. I'm not going anywhere. There we go. That'll get me going.
Now, in this iteration, I've only fallen over twice.
Okay.
Once was with Jack, trying to find out watch point. And the other time was
Yes? When was the other time?
a little while ago,
Okay.
when you came back to save me
Okay.
in this truck.
Gotcha.
Anyway, I'm coming up to the E's, your Brutus E's.
Oh, good, because I've only got 23 litres left. Come on! Right, I'll give you some more wheels.
I got about 1,000 damage repair points on me.
Oh, okay, so if you really wanted a
Naor.
Brutus, we could get him.
Well,
But I don't think that's necessarily a wise decision.
no, because we.
As
yeah,
fun as it is, it's also not.
Yeah,
that
we could do, but I mean, yeah.
We don't need to.
No. Yeah, I can see him. 7310.
Yeah, there he is. I was just up above there.
Okay.
Now just keep an eye out on the left. Whoops. Keep an eye out on the left, sort of where you must be about now,
Yeah.
because my trailer I've parked up on the left from your angle of the road. As you start coming back down towards the
Well, I've got a slight.
down towards the
Us.
It's going to go into neutral and do a bit of winching myself. That way I'm saving a little bit of fuel in the long run, because I've got nothing better to do at the moment.
Yeah. But took me a lot of fuel to get up here.
Yeah, I mean, I've used up all my fuel coming from the fuel station, but I have gone on various additional expeditions.
Yep.
Additional expeditions. Exp-addition. Get it?
Yes. No.
Because it's an additional one.
Get it?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sucking air, as they call it. 'Cause, you know, it's,
Sucking
if you
air.
haven't got, you know, if you know, the combustion is an air-fuel mixture, especially petrol through the carburetor. I know it's now fuel injected, but, you know, you need air. And they used to say, yeah, I
We need air to be able to cause the explosion.
Yeah.
don't you?
He's sucking air, which meant, you know, he's or going on fumes.
Running on fumes.
Running on
Yeah,
fumes,
I'm
yeah.
familiar with that one.
So I can see your trailer, I can miss your trailer.
Oh, good. Thanks.
I've got 6
And remember, it's a bit longer and
6,
stuff
5,
than it looks.
4, 3, 2. I need some fuel.
Oh, that's pathetic. I've still got 2 litres left.
Now, which one shall I use? Oh, what a sort of
Yeah?
Well, I just had this, you know, I just couldn't decide what fuel tank to use to fuel up my truck.
Good for you. Good for you, my
Yeah.
good Prang.
So we're going to leave this.
Well, I've got fuel up at the one. We're going to the north one, yeah?
We could go to anyone you want.
Well, I've got fuel up at the north one, so it makes sense to go that way.
Okay. So, what's your literage up at the north one?
How much have I got?
Yep.
I think it's about 1,000 litres up there.
Okay.
Maybe
well,
slightly
I've
under.
got about 600.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just rearranging my mic. Rearranging my mic. Oops. There we go. Up we come. I managed to get to the actual fuel, the log kiosk, so that I can be loading up while I wait.
Yeah. Now the thing is, I think I'd better take my big tanker with me.
Okay.
To go up north.
That's fine.
You see, the thing is, I thought of I thought of going up north last because then we don't need to come back.
I was thinking to do the middle last because it's just you who needs
What's
to.
the middle?
Well, the one that I've delivered to, but you haven't.
Yeah, but we
Because
couldn't
otherwise,
have
I'm
done
going to
that.
have to wait around.
We couldn't have done that fuel-wise.
What?
Well, we wouldn't have had enough fuel to have done that because of the configuration of the fuel that I had.
Right. Okay. I don't actually understand what you're saying, but I'll take your word for it.
Well, we had to go down to that log station.
Yeah, no,
Because that's where the fuel was.
You've misunderstood what I'm saying. I'm thinking of now finishing that one off last.
Which one?
The one that I've done some of, but you haven't. That's
Yeah.
why I called it finishing off, because we've started it.
Yeah.
So I'm saying I think we should do that one last, because that's one that only you need to do.
Okay.
And otherwise,
but
I'll
the
be...
other thing is we need more fuel to get back from the north one. I mean, that's the simplicity.
We don't need that much fuel, do we? I thought you'd brought thousands of litres.
Well, work it out.
I've got fuel up there.
Work it out.
Work what out? Hello?
Well, what do you think?
Well, I don't know.
How many litres are you going to burn getting up to that north one?
I reckon one. I reckon I can get there in about one load. Oops. One fill and get back in about one. And I've got a little bit, and I've got quite a bit to spare in the fuel that I've got up there. Oh, come on.
I've got 300 in one trailer, 1,600 in another,
Okay.
and I've got 400 in the, what's his name? What trailer would you like for me to bring with me?
I don't mind. Sorry, I've just gone all weird. My camera is not happening. Here we are. 4, 5. Okay. Sorry. Can you re-ask the question?
I've got 300 in my utility trailer. I've got 1,600 in my big orange.
Yep.
And I've got 400 in the Boris, which I want to keep here, really.
Okay, we'll go 600. Because you'll need it for the
I
mate.
haven't got 600. I've got 1,600.
Oh, 1,600. Whatever.
Right. Okay. Thanks.
Because you've chosen a pretty fuel-hungry truck. So we want to make sure we don't...
Well, purely to get you out of any difficulties, hauling you up.
Right. Oh my goodness, this is driving me nuts. Don't you dare pull that other log out. Whoa! Right. And we go down, and we come up. want. Get into that view, get there, ba-ba-ba-ba. Bish bash bosh. Can I please have some fuel, mister?
You have to wait.
Okay.
Because I'm just swapping over my train.
Slopping over. He's just slopping over. Whoops, that wasn't the button I meant to press. There we go. Let's turn around using my winch. I might just do the rest of the map using the winch, to be honest. Keep on pressing the wrong R button on the steering wheel. I'm changing into the trailer view instead of the advanced menu.
Okay, are you, you're there. Okay, I'm coming by the side of you. I'm going to stop.
You can fuel me up a bit in a minute if you want. If you want to get your logs loaded, I'll see how far I can winch.
I'm going to...
Because then, well, I've used up... I'll minimise how much fuel I'm using by winching.
Winch? Oh, you're going to winch to the... Okay.
Yeah. As long as that's cool with you.
Well, I'll fill you up now.
Well, no. Because if I...
Yes, but I'm not coming that way.
Well, I'll meet you down whichever way you're coming.
Oh, have you got enough fuel?
I've got 2 litres of fuel, but I'm winching everywhere to save fuel.
Well, you might as well have the fuel on board.
Okay, fine. I'm just trying to save us fuel.
Well...
I suppose I can just still winch, even though I've got the fuel. I will drive for a second. Oh my goodness, what's happening? Far out. How was I that twisted? Oh, I see. That bit there is really twisty. Okay. Good thing I did have the fuel, I will admit. And then I'll just keep on... keep on winching myself along.
No.
Saving my fuel. What?
I've got my...
Got you what?
I've got my keys back.
Sorry for all of those horrible sounds. I've just readjusted Prang's microphone. Is that a bit better, Prang?
Who knows?
Well, if it's pointing more at your mouth, it'll maximise the volume that we're getting, and it'll minimise the signal-to-noise ratio sort of effects in sort of unwanted effects. Whoo-wee! Oh, sorry. Did you know that only 6% of truck drivers are women? And I think that's a really shameful statistic. Truckers who drive for small businesses drive more than 3 million miles in their lifetime, which breaks down to a yearly average of more than 115,000 miles. Hey Siri, what's 115,000 miles in kilometers?
115,000 miles is 185,074.56 kilometers.
So if you didn't catch that, that was about just over 185,000 kilometers. use the translation is not the right word, the conversion. There. Truckers spend more than 240 nights away from home each year. 70% of all US freight is transported via Class 8 trucks.
Class 8.
8. Yes, I don't actually know what that means, but I'll believe it. In just the last few years, Class 8 trucks sales have risen by 45%. I suppose that makes sense with all the online delivery kind of things that we're getting into nowadays.
Well, what's a Class 8 truck?
I don't know. Let's find out. Class 8. Oh, hang on. 8 truck. Class 8 truck gross vehicle. A Class 8 gross vehicle weighting truck, GVWR, is a vehicle with a GVWR exceeding 33,000 pounds. Okay, these include tractor trailer, blah blah blah. So think it's based on what kind of heavy dutiness it is.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I mean, what sort of? That's what I was asking.
Class 8 is basically the biggest of all of the classes.
Okay.
Light is 1, 2, 3, medium is 4, 5, 6, 7, and heavy is 8. So it's 147 kilonewtons and over, which is 33,000 pounds. Examples are truck, tractor, concrete mixer, dump truck, fire truck, that kind of thing. Whereas light trucks are things like pickup trucks, parcel delivery. Medium trucks are city cargo vans, beverage delivery trucks, school buses, that kind of thing. I'm making my way down here quite well, just on gravity.